Hey guys, it's Malachi here. I am going to be doing a binder video today on how to wear binders. I have a bunch of different types, but they're all from Underworks. So I was just going to show you how to wear them because they can be tricky to put on. Also, I can give you information on how to wash them, and we'll be going over a little bit of body dysphoria. But if you'd like to see an open chest binding video, then by all means you are welcome. It is up to you. This video is also rated PG-13 or for mature audience, only because it's dealing with binding your chest. Guys and girls both do this. Of course, in my case, I do it because I am transitioning and I do not want this. So the first binder we have here is just a white crop binder. This one's in a size medium. I have small and mediums in them both. So I got mediums so I could see how they fit and if I like that more or less. So first, what I would do, like, you don't have to tape down your nipples or wear nipple covers or whatever. Yeah, there's an easy way to do it without hurting yourself. So first, we're gonna take this one from overhead, probably because I have jeans on. If you can tell, I don't know if you can tell that I have jeans on, but I do. And so it's kind of hard to get binder up. So what you do is that. So it's going to be really uncomfortable at first. So coming around the front, it's really tight because it's new. So okay. Alright, so there we have it. Here's the binder. I think I'm a size 32A. I don't really wear bras anymore, so that'd be why. Okay, so now that you have your binder on, I'll just stand back so you can have a look. They don't hurt me, personally. The first few times you wear them, you might notice yourself getting a little sore. The more you wear it, the more easy it is to put on. Because I can put on my old ones. Once you wear the binders for a certain amount of time, they will stop being so tight. Here is an example of a binder I've used for a while now, a little over a year, maybe 2 years. But first, let me show you how to get this off. The best way would be to take one of your arms out like this. Ugh. I know it's difficult. Alright, so then what I do is I slip it off my body like so. Hold on. There are people outside. Okay, you get to here, you pull it down over your waist. It's easier to do it without jeans on, but it's pretty easy to do it, getting it off. You just slip it down your legs, and voila. And that's how you wear a binder, that way. Putting it on over your head, which I do also want to recommend, or inform you guys, that it is harder to put it over your head until it gets loose. Another example of a binder that fits, this is a size small, that one's a medium. So watch how quickly I can put this one over my head. Because this one I've worn for over a year, so it's kind of just morphed to my body a bit, I guess you could say. Like, this one's super comfortable to wear. See? Get it on pretty good. These are the nude colored ones. I didn't need a nude colored one because I already had that one. And here you go. This is the nude color. I've also noticed that a lot of people who are having body dysmorphia, or even just they're trans and they can't come out, having a binder is really comforting. I wore binders for years before I ever obviously transitioned and stuff. I still am thinking about getting top surgery. It's a consideration now, given that the longer I've been on T, the more I want to not have them, interesting enough.
Very guilty.
Now, so you grab the binder. I'm gonna back up a bit. Step into it. You pull it like the between arm area, but make sure you have like your thumb really embedded, so you don't break the binder or something. I mean, they're not, in my opinion, they're pretty indestructible, but you never know. And also, something to take note, which I'll show you in just a second. So that's how you put that one on. Now that was really easy too. So, I mean, I got that on, no problem, didn't break a sweat. That was pulling it up my legs. So I maybe suggest just like having like some underwear on and then pulling it up. Also, something to take note is when you get these binders, you'll notice there is one thin side on the back with the tag on it. So it goes on like that. Some people don't know that, because if you don't do it that way, this is the part where it's actually double lined and it's thicker. So I would suggest making sure you wear it the proper direction so that it'll actually do its job. That's kind of important. The last binder I'm going to show to you guys today is this one right here. It's a full shirt binder. I personally don't like these that much, but I'm going to try it on to see how I feel about it. Okay, so I have no idea how easy this is going to be since I've never put this one on. This is very, very normal for it to take forever to get up your hips when you're first wearing it, guys. Like, I know you're going to be like, this is too small. It's actually not. It's just how they're made, and they don't hurt when you wear them unless you wear them like for many days. I've worn them up to like 4 to 5 days, which I know isn't good, but sometimes I just can't take it, so I just have to wear a binder. But all right, now it is around your waist. My muscles hurt from doing this, so now I actually have folded up this part, the bottom part, over this to get it up easier, so therefore it's not like all slinked down my body.
You know what I have to say about that?
Alright, so put your arm in and pull it over your nipples before you rip them off on accident, and then I would assume, guys, that this would be the option that you might want to choose for the first while, because this is the first way I started putting on binders. So I will show you now this binder. Alright, so that's this binder. You can see the back of it. It looks pretty nice. You can also tuck these in. You don't necessarily have to. If it's doing that with your boobs, like right there, see how it has that little line? Just push it up like that. See? Just trying to model it. Ta-da! Alright, so that is all the ways that I know how to wear a binder. There might be easier ways that you guys find out that you like more. Thank you so much for watching. My testosterone video will be up tonight, hopefully, if I'm not lazy and this doesn't take forever to render. I just hope you guys have a wonderful week. I know it's Wednesday, but you got it. If you have any questions, comment them below and I'll try to get to them, or ask me questions on my Instagram, guys, because that's where I am mostly. Lastly, what I wanted to talk about is body dysphoria, and I wanted to let you guys know that I understand that body dysphoria can be very difficult, but you have to take small steps to figure out what defines you, I guess. Like, if you're not feeling comfortable in your female body, you have to take into account, how many years have I not liked this? What do I not like about it? If things were different, how would I feel? So you have to start picturing these things in your head. And you have to do it for a while, because it's not something you want to make a decision over in like 6 months or something. Like, I realized I might be transgender when I was 17, but it was really stressful for me. And then I realized, like, I like androgyny a lot, but I like being masculine, because I do not cope with being female very well at all. In fact, for some odd reason, for me to be female, I put myself at risk so much more whenever I'm seen as Cassie rather than Malachi, because I feel like that part, the Cassie part of me, is no longer really there. It's still in the back of my mind telling me things because it makes up part of who I am. But I don't believe that I don't think you ever get rid of that part of yourself. I think it always stays. And you just have to start off with small steps. Like try binding if you can. If you can't bind, then just wear a sports bra with a shirt. If it still seems like it's too much for you, see if you can get a binder. And if you still can't, then I mean, back then I used to bind with tape, but it's really uncomfortable and you can only wear it for a few hours. So that's the only thing that sucks about that. I know you can get cheap ones on eBay, but I wouldn't recommend it. These are really nice. They're about 35 average, so they're not so bad, but they can get pricey, I understand. The next thing about your body dysphoria, maybe try seeing if your friends can get on board with helping you. Like, tell them you want to be called these pronouns or that. And if you just don't feel comfortable with that happening, then you'll start to be like, no, this isn't really me. I don't know what I am, but this doesn't feel right. Like, you kind of have to experiment a lot. And after you do this for a certain amount of time, over time you'll be able to be like, okay, well, I know I like these certain things. I know I didn't like these certain things. So you got to try to figure out from there what's best. But in my opinion, you should not make any decisions until you see a therapist. And if you want to see a therapist for transitioning, see a hormone replacement therapist. See a hormone replacement therapist because they will be able to help you a lot more. They'll ask you the right questions, and that'll give you a bit more of an idea of what you're dealing with. People ask me about what are the effects of tea all the time. I can tell you my effects that it has on me by doing updates on testosterone videos, but otherwise, guys, I can't really say much of anything about it. I definitely would work on your self-confidence, trying to find things to bring you up. You need to be able to have a clear mind whenever you make this decision. Research it. Don't just go up to people and ask, also research it, because while asking people is really well, and that's a good thing to do, but I haven't fully transitioned yet, so it's like I really don't know as much as you guys think I might know. I mean, I can always tell you the changes I'm going through, but like I said, that's about as far as I can go. Try to get your family, if you know your family's not going to accept you for being transgender or whatever, honestly, don't say anything, don't do anything. Just try to be as comfortable as you can until you get older and you're able to do it on your own without your parents being an issue, I guess. I had to do that a lot too, guys, so it's not like it sucks because you have to wait, but you can tell your parents and see what they think, but a lot of parents I know these days just don't particularly like it, especially their daughters. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped you. Please have a good afternoon and the rest of the week. I'll see you next time.